cmd. So you start your command prompt. This is a Windows system. I'm using a Windows system. So you go to command prompt by typing cmd, and this is how I'm now into root folder. Okay, so here cd. Okay, I don't know, I won't be teaching you guys this, what is cd, what is mkdir. So I won't be teaching you guys those things. I hope you guys understand this concept. But even if you do not understand this, no issues, we still have phpMyAdmin. Alright, example. Okay, to use MySQL, you are supposed to go to MySQL folder. Okay, then in that there's a folder called win. Go here. So this is the path: cd xampp mysql bin, and here the command is mysql, okay, hyphen u root hyphen p. So it asks for a password. I don't have a password, sorry. So now I am into MySQL. You see here this part, it says now you are into MySQL terminal. You can type your own thing. Now the first step anybody do here, it says if you want help, type help, it says. So let's type help. Let's see what it has. Connect, delimiter, source, rehash, something. We don't really seriously need that. So the first thing is show databases. So these are all the databases I have in my MySQL server. Do you remember yesterday we have created this blogger, this particular database, right? So to use that database, okay, now we have seen the databases, right? So to use that database, use the name of the database. The name of the database is blogger. Now it says database change. Okay, right? So this is the thing to use a database. Now I will tell you guys one thing which is essential, I feel. So now the password is root, sorry, the username is root and the password is null. So how do you change that? It's pretty easy from here, and it's very easy from phpMyAdmin too. So here there is a database called MySQL. I can say explain the table is users, I guess user, sorry. You see, this is a structure of the table. You remember yesterday we have seen the structure of a table. See here, host, user, password, privileges, like such. So you can see what are all the privileges we can give to a user. If you want to lock tables privilege to the user, if you want to execute privilege, if you want to alter privilege, you can control a lot of things here. You can give the host is localhost here every time. Username is root. Now I can create a new username too. I can give a password too. You see password cat 41 here. Alright, so now that's of like if you want to make a new user, I'll show later, like that requires a query to insert a new user. So let's get out of that database. Let's say use blogger. Our database is blogger. Okay, now here show tables. We have two tables in there, right? Yesterday we have created two tables. One table is blog underscore post, one table is users. So now I'll say again explain users. So I hope you guys are following. Just write them anywhere if you want. By the time the videos come out, it may take time. You see here, these are the fields, these are the types: null, no, primary key, default value, this is current timestamp, and extra is auto increment. Right? So you can also say DESC, even describe. This also does the same thing. It's the same thing. So we'll use describe blog underscore post. You see now here, zero unsigned, zero fill, no, like such. Alright, and we can also say describe users is the same thing. So explain, describe, and what else? DESC all does the same thing. They just give the structure of the table. Okay, that's fine. Now we know what's the structure of the table. Now let's try to insert values using this. You can also insert values from command line, sorry, phpMyAdmin, but this is a better way. Inserting data using a query is a better way because this is all we're gonna use in PHP while dealing with databases. Okay, just try to remember the database queries. What are the important queries? So as I said, we discussed like what are the things we have to remember is insert data, get the data, update data, and delete data. That's all is important. Okay, so let's start trying to insert data. So here user table, let's start. So all the database keywords are capitals. Yesterday I've talked about this. Use capitals for the keywords and small for everything. So insert into, this is how you start. Insert into table name. So where do you want to insert to? So insert into users. The first bracket will always have the column names. So I will ignore ID. Okay, I won't put ID, and let's see what happens. Email, password. I won't put added on also. Space. So the first bracket will always contain the column names, and the second is values. Okay, values. Now coming to the values, all the integer will not be inside the quotes, they will be standing alone, and all the strings and dates will be inside quotes. So now email and password, what are these? Integers or strings or date? What are those? Email and password, string. Great. Okay, so I'll say hello at tutoslive.com. Okay, and coming to the password, we have a function md5. I told you guys to go through the string functions. If you missed out, just go today and check out on php.net/en/manual and search for md5. So password is again a string. I'll say Sagar. Okay, if you want to insert again a different set, use comma outside the bracket. Okay, comma, again a bracket starts. Now here I'll say Rajesh at the rate in tutoslive.com, comma md5 again, because we have to secure the password. md5 is nothing but it's an encryption method. It will secure the password. We will see how it secures the password. So md5 Rajesh password, let's say Rajesh password is Rajesh. Alright, so this is the query. I say enter. It says blogger user. Oh, where is that? Users, I'm sorry. Insert into users. Nobody's pointing out. Okay, it says okay, 2 rows affected, 2 records are there. Now